The gaming laptop scene is more competitive than ever, especially in the budget category. We've got a ton of awesome machines to unpack today, all priced under $1,000. Over the past few weeks, we've been putting these laptops through their paces, testing everything from raw performance and thermals to display quality and design. So, if you're in the market for a capable gaming rig without breaking the bank, stick around to find out which one comes out on top. Kicking things off with the Asus Nitro V15. This laptop packs an AMD Ryzen 7 5800H processor and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050, a solid combo for 1080p gaming. In our testing, it handled most modern titles at respectable frame rates on medium to high settings. The keyboard felt decent for typing and gaming, and the battery life was surprisingly good, giving us about 6 hours of mixed use. However, there's one major drawback that's hard to ignore: the fans. This thing can get loud, like really loud, especially under heavy load. We're talking jet engine levels of noise here. We have the Asus 2023 Helios Neo 16, and let me tell you, this one impressed us. First off, the display is fantastic. It's a 16-inch 1920x1200 panel with a super fast 165Hz refresh rate. But what really sets it apart is the brightness and color accuracy. We're talking over 500 nits of peak brightness and full sRGB coverage, which is insane for a laptop in this price range. Gaming on this thing was a joy, and the performance matched the display's quality. The Intel Core i7-13700H and RTX 4050 chewed through every game we threw at it, delivering buttery smooth frame rates. Now let's talk about the Asus TUF Gaming F16. This laptop screams durability. It has this rugged, military-grade design that feels like it could survive a drop or two. But beyond its toughness, the TUF F16 excels in a few key areas. The keyboard is probably the best out of the bunch, with deep key travel and satisfying feedback. The touchpad is also surprisingly large and responsive. Performance-wise, it's very close to the Helios Neo 16, rocking the same Core i7-13700H and RTX 4050 combo. HP Victus, for the low-key gamer. The HP Victus is an interesting one. It's definitely the most understated laptop in this lineup, with a clean and minimalist design that wouldn't look out of place in a classroom or office setting. It's also surprisingly thin and light for a gaming laptop. However, those compromises come at a cost. The display is probably its weakest point. It's a standard 1080p 60Hz panel that lacks vibrancy and responsiveness. The performance is also a step down from the others, with an AMD Ryzen 5 5600H and an RTX 3050. It's still playable, but don't expect to max out the settings on demanding titles. Lenovo LOQ15. Budget Beast. The Lenovo LOQ15 surprised us with its impressive performance for the price. This laptop is powered by an AMD Ryzen 5 5600H and an RTX 3050 Ti, which might not sound like much, but it held its own against the competition. We were able to crank up the settings in most games and still get a smooth gameplay experience. The display is nothing special, but it gets the job done, with decent color accuracy and viewing angles. The keyboard and touchpad were also comfortable to use, making it a solid all-around option for budget-conscious gamers. MSI Cyborg 14. Ultra-portable gaming. If portability is your top priority, the MSI Cyborg 14 is the way to go. This thing is incredibly light, weighing in at just under 4 pounds. You can easily toss it in your backpack and barely notice it's there. It also has this unique semi-transparent design that gives you a glimpse of the internals. MSI Katana 15. Don't judge a book by its cover. Last but not least, we have the MSI Katana 15. This laptop has a striking design with red accents, giving it a gamer-centric aesthetic. However, the display really holds this laptop back. It's dim, lacks color accuracy, and has poor viewing angles. It's a shame because the performance is there, but the subpar display really takes away from the overall gaming experience. And the winner is... So, there you have it. Our rundown of 7 budget gaming laptops under $1,000. After putting them through their paces, our top contenders are the Lenovo LOQ15, MSI Cyborg 14, Asus TUF Gaming F16, and the Asus Helios Neo 16. Each of these laptops excels in different areas, but for the overall best balance of performance, cooling, and usability, the crown goes to the Asus Helios Neo 16.